Christ.
All right. Would we agree that inside was a mental clusterfuck? So much going on, so many things to worry about. You see how it's like kind of draining?
Yeah.
Yeah. No one enjoys doing what just went.
Right.
It's a lot of work. It's very difficult. And what happened? We got to call Rocky in here because Rocky nearly fucked it for everyone by doing what he did, by going in there, nearly getting beat down with that fucking flashlight.
His dog his dog was getting beat, sir.
It's just a dog. I don't give a fuck. It's there's plenty of them.
Sir, have you ever seen John Wick, sir? All that happened because of a dog.
I've never met him. I've never met John Wick. Am I meant to know? Have I arrested him before? Do I know him?
No, it's in the movie theaters.
I don't watch movies. This is a waste of time. This is real life. Okay, this isn't a movie. This ain't a video game. It's stupid. Okay, I want real problems. Well, they're over living in movies. I'm living in real world. Okay, so the real world is we could just get another dog.
Permission to speak, sir?
No, I'm here to tell you what's going on. So there's a lot of things I think you did right. You kept talking with the lawyer. You came when I needed you to come, and
that's crazy, sir. You came when I needed you to come. Is a crazy
you got the charges right. But one
Okay.
thing that you're gonna find is that we're sometimes gonna be stuck down in those fucking cells for fucking ever.
that was versus someone.
We're gonna be stuck in those cells forever, and then someone's
like
gonna
they
be bitching
have
about a
one down
bench
suspect,
trial.
they
Or
left them
you
in a
did
bush,
something illegal. You can't
between
take that, or we have to have a
Scrapyard
lawyer.
and, I believe, Dutch London.
Look, Joe,
There's
the
one
last 5
female
times
suspect in that
someone's
black
been in there
Argento
with Chain Gang,
shooting at right now.
they have
There's
fucked up.
one down
They either
suspect in
they either
between
lost
the
a
road and
suspect,
Scrapyard.
didn't process a warrant, forgot a
Two
hot gun,
suspects in
forgot
that,
something that mattered
oh, no,
really
no, that is.
badly.
They're
It was
chasing down
super
that 2F.
important.
I think they're gonna try to shooting her.
And people, the last 5 times Chain Gang's been processed, I think 5 people have been fired. So you have to understand why I was so on edge there. Okay? Because if we lost a suspect there, Joe, I'd have no choice but to fire you.
Bluish in color
So I was on edge trying to make sure that we did not lose a suspect in the cells. And it nearly happened twice. Rory McLeod nearly costed us the suspect. And then Rocky there's the fucking bastard right there. Sit in the waiting room. And then the waiting room's in here.
Oh.
And then what's it called? We nearly lost Rami. So here's the things that I think you could improve on. One, when I gather everyone in the middle, it's because I'm trying to make sure that everyone has the right charges and I can answer everyone's questions. As the arresting scene lead at that point, it is my responsibility that I get all the context of what happened and make sure everyone's being charged correctly. Let me tell you what happened last time. Rami did not get processed the last time he was in here. He got processed incorrectly. He was part of kidnapping a cop and he got sent up without the kidnapping part because one cop decided to work on charges by himself without being in the middle, talking with everybody else. You know what that meant for every other suspect?
No.
Meant every other suspect got the charge dropped. And then the officer who got kidnapped, learning this information, crashed the fuck out, started going crazy and got himself fired. And so tell me, Joe, who was not in the middle when I was discussing charges?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that was you. So that's one thing I need you to fix, is because we got to make sure that the charges are consistent. Too many times, if I've seen someone get 1 count criminal, ag battery or criminal use of a firearm, and then the guy who did the exact same thing in the next cell over is getting 8 counts ag bat, fucking felony obstruction of justice, going ahead getting, government kidnapping, held onto a trial, and then one guy goes to jail for 12 months, the other guy goes to jail for 600 months, and they did the exact same thing. And so we meet in the middle and we agree on the charges, and then we set the precedent for everyone, and then no one makes that mistake. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, no one made that mistake, but you nearly did when you weren't in the middle. So that's the one thing I'd ask you to do. Number 2 is try not to get too distracted. You are going to hear 1,000 different complaints, and no matter which one you fix, there'll be a new one. You took too long to process. You processed too quickly. You got my charges wrong. You didn't get me a lawyer. My lawyer took too long. My lawyer took too quick. You didn't handcuff me, so I beat the shit out of you. Oh, you handcuffed me. Why am I handcuffed? You charged me too much. You charged me too little. You charged me too quick. You charged me too slow. You need to just try and be on top of it as much as you can and give it your full attention and no distractions. When you have a suspect, as annoying as it can be, again, this is just part of the job. Have to stick with your suspect and ignore all possible distractions. Someone needs to speak to me. I dish it to the side and say, hold on, let me finish my current objective first, and then I will move to the second one. And I saw that you were walking around and then getting distracted by the dog a little bit. I had to be there to mediate the whole fucking processing thing. I had to run over and solve 5 different problems with 3 different suspects every 60 seconds because people were running around with headless fucking chickens. The main thing is that you stay on task and stay processed with your suspect. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Other than that, I'm happy with what you did. You followed orders, you stayed alive, and we worked as a team, Joe, which is what you did. You got the charges up. Now I need you to write the report.
The what?
The report. You want to write it up?
It's already there.
Oh, your POV. Have you put down your statement on what you saw?
Yeah, mine.
Because you process the suspect, and he's going to contest it and go to court. And what's the court going to say when Joe Pistone, the one who arrested Vinny Pistone, your last name, are you related?
Yeah.
He's your daddy?
No, I'm his uncle.
That's your nephew.
Yeah.
Your nephew is horrible. How do you have more hair than him?
I got the good genetics.
Okay. So look. You will one day have to go to court, Joe. And if the PD finds out that you're arresting people, not putting in the reports, and your cases are getting dismissed, you can't be here. Any charge, if you're not willing to do the paperwork for the charge, then don't push the charge. And sometimes you're going to have to get suspects, and you're going to have to write up a big report on what happened, even though you weren't the one who initially joined, like today. That's called being a police officer. It's part of the job. It's shitty. We came in there last. Everyone got gunned down. Joe, we had to go in there and clean it up ourselves. And look who got laid with the mess. Came there last, first one to process. But Joe, that's why I'm chief of police. Because I'm the only motherfucker who won't run and hide from these responsibilities, and I make sure it goes clean. This is the first time those 3 dick faces have got fucking processed without issue.
Assess.
People don't like the way I talk. People don't like how I treat things. Too fucking bad. Now, let me call AJ. Let me call Rocky. Get in here. Rocky, dear God, help me. Why should I not fucking strike you for that? You acted like a complete fucking moron in there.
That was my best friend. I just watched get murdered.
A black Paragon.
It's a dog.
That we opened fire on. We transported one down.
Okay. Speak freely.
Would you act that way? Would you act that way if it was another cop?
Of course.
Well, I've never seen you do it. Back then, remember when you kidnapped Nick Davies? You thought it was funny. You thought I forgot about that, didn't you?
He kidnapped me.
Right, and he got in trouble for that. But I've seen the way you act towards your fellow officers, so I have a hard time believing when it's your dog.
That was my dog, sir.
I know.
So, Mr. Croc, is it wrong to have human feelings? That's your best friend that you just witnessed.
Yeah.
Rocky, how many friends do I have?
None.
Well, there's a...
Thank you.
Never mind.
But Croc does love me.
I fucking can't stand you. I'm thinking about striking you.
Croc, don't you think if you had friends, you would feel better?
I don't have friends, and I'm the chief of police because of that. because I make sure that this place is running smoothly and efficiently, not because I vibe and I have friends here, not because I make this a fun place to be, not because I make this a cool place to hang out and have a good session, bruh. I'm here because I make sure that shit is done correctly, by the book, efficiently, and swiftly. And I can't do that if I have friends. What am I meant to do as chief of police if one of my quote-unquote friends fucks up, but I treat them different? How can I argue? Tell me this, Joe. Tell me this. Let's say you're my best friend, okay? Let's say you critically fuck up, right? But I didn't think it was your fault. But we're like known to be like BFFs forever, like best friends forever good, right? We're known to be that.
Right.
Commissioner comes in and goes, Croc, why didn't you strike your best friend for what was clearly a crazy fuck up? What's my answer, Joe?
He's your friend.
Yep. And then what happens?
Promotion.
No, fired, gone. They get rid of me because I didn't fucking hand out a disciplinary correctly because I had a personal relationship with you. But if everyone knows that I don't have friends and everyone knows that I treat everyone equally, then when I do give someone a punishment or I don't give someone a punishment, what's everyone's first impression? I did it the right way. No bias, no personal feelings. And that's why I did get promoted. And that's why I'm in the position I'm in now. And that's why I have no friends. None of you are. And I mean that. You are simply co-workers and a liability to me that I got to manage and respond with. So look, Rocky, I just don't give two fucks about your shitty, ugly dog. Okay? It's a mutt. It's a little mutt. Okay? You know how much more money you're going to save now and make because you don't got a dog? Think about it. You can go to bed now and you're not going to smell the dog shit by the end of the bed when you wake up every day. You're not going to listen to it howling all fucking night. You're not going to listen to any of that shit, right? So Robbie killing that dog is a favor. So my question is, why did no one charge him with animal cruelty if you cared that much?
He did get charged.
With animal cruelty? Never mind. I stand corrected. I apologize for the misrepresentation of fact. I didn't hear that charge got updated. Now, regardless of what happens, though, you fucking stormed in there, did not work as a team, and he nearly beat the shit out of 4 fucking cops. That is the exact same thing he did in the hospital. What would have happened if he bashed down 4 cops?
You'd have shot him because I heard you say it.
Yeah, I was going to shoot the shit out of him.
I heard you.
But that's me. What about Sergeant fucking McNo-one? Is he going to stop blasting?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
he fucking won't. He won't got the fucking balls. He's a pussy. Oh, fucking pussies in his goddamn fucking departments. All of yous.
I'm not a pussy. I'm not a pussy.
You're a pussy. You're
I'm
a
not.
weak man.
I'm
You
not.
fucking went in there over your dog and you nearly compromised the whole goddamn, you compromised all of our safety for yourself. That's not a
Sir.
fucking man.
Sir, I've tried 3 times to get my dog back, and I got told no. To be fair, at the time Rami took the dog, the whole CG cover thing was going on. So, in fairness, I couldn't really do anything about it.
Look, he's gone now. He's dead. What I need to know is that next time you're not going to compromise a fucking scene by getting in there and fucking... Bro, Rami breaks out fucking 9 times out of 10. And then you're going around fucking storming in there by yourself, unannounced, unprompted, to stop him. You could have tasered him first. You could have fucking staged first. You could have
I
worked
did
as a
tase
team.
him.
Yeah, but you didn't communicate that with the team. You just said, you fucker, and then you walked in.
Beating my dog, sir. What? Sir, have a heart, please.
But you had to work as a team, and you didn't.
There was no time for that, sir. He was beating the dog.
His dog was getting its brains bashed in right in front of him.
Yeah, you know what we would have had no fucking time for? Cleaning up his blood if I had to shoot him after you guys were all on the fucking ground. Imagine if I fucked up and he fucking stun-locked me up against the wall and I got beaten down. Then what would have happened, Rocky? What would have happened if Rami beat us
Sir,
all
that
down?
wouldn't happen because you are efficient with your shooting.
Nope, let's say I fuck up. Gun's jammed. I slip and fall on a banana peel someone put behind me. If I had gone down there, what would have happened, Rocky?
The officer behind you would have shot him.
All cops inside down, what would have happened?
He'd have been locked in MRPD.
No, he would have somehow managed to get a gun, and he would have fucking started taking hostages and would have negotiated everyone out of here, and we would have lost all the fucking suspects. But you couldn't think beyond further than your fucking dog. Rocky, I'm on the temptation of
This
giving
is
you a
insane.
strike. But right now, because I know that you're dealing with a severe mental illness, which
something
is
to eat
love
and
and
drink.
affirmation, I'm going to give you one strong, stern fucking official warning. You pull that shit in the cells again, I'll be putting you in a goddamn cell myself. You understand?
You giving him a warning for his
Shut
dog.
the fuck up!
His dog was just beaten.
Dog on a die, stutter?
Just
What
give
do
me
you?
a gun,
Hey,
Joe.
what do you? What?
Do I gotta tell you one more time, Joe?
Oh, thanks. It slipped out of my hand.
Doing.
Nothing.
Do I gotta speak to you 4 fucking times to shut the fuck up, Joe?
I disagree, sir. Listen, if you were in there, we would come in there to save you.
I'm going to honest with you, I'd have done the same. What? I'm going to honest, I'm not on business. If you was in the same situation and you was in there, I'd have done the same thing.
If I was in your shoes, I would have listened to the first order my chief gave me, which was to stop interfering.
Yeah, but you're not him though. He's got a connection to that dog.
No,
you don't
no,
care about
that's the
anybody.
argument. That's the argument that he's gonna make, and that's the answer I would have given. I would have assessed the danger that this guy breaks out of the cells 5 times out of 5 times with a 100% win streak, and I'm falling for the trap that I'm gonna walk in there, get fucking beaten the shit out of. I would have got my team together. I would have staged up on the door. I would have assigned roles and then move in. That's what I would have fucking done. You're not in my goddamn shoes. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just
No, me
saying
neither.
I will do the same thing for you.
What's the same thing?
If he was on the floor and Rami's bashing your skull in, I'd run in there and I'd fucking stop him from doing it.
Look.
The quicker someone's in there trying to stop him, the more chance I've got of saving your life.
So if I'm a hostage inside a bank, you're just gonna run in and start.
No, that's different. No, that's different. That's different.
Right.
I'm fucked out
Look,
the way.
the difference is when you're prepared for it or when you're not, Rocky. I don't think we're on the same communication level here, right? But you need to stop back chatting. The pair of you. I understand you disagree, but there's a difference between articulating our emotions, right, and our feelings, or what we think is going to happen, and discussing the facts. The fact is, Rocky, is that it's just a dog. It means nothing to no one. I don't know why you're so obsessed.
Well, it meant
with
something to me. It meant something to me, Chief. I'm sorry.
It
I'm
meant
not trying
something
to.
to
It
me,
meant
too.
something to me.
That's
He was my life and soul. He's my best friend. He cuddled me in bed and everything. He kept me warm at night.
Calm down.
Sorry.
You got a photo of a dog behind you. Is that your dog?
Well, I don't see a picture of a dog.
I don't know where my dog picture's gone. It was there a second ago. Now
I
it's
still
gone.
see it.
I don't see it.
Right. I don't know where it's gone, but it is meant to be there.
So see, you do have a bit of a heart. Dog picture?
That's not my dog. That's a piece of art to show that I am a dog. I am a filthy fucking animal. I'm a rabbit.
Okay, so
It's
if you were
symbolism.
in there getting beat,
Yeah.
would you want anybody to come save you, or would you like to get your
I
head
would hope.
bashed
I
in?
would hope you would follow. I would hope you would follow the safety protocols and the SOPs, so more people don't get injured in the process of trying to save me. I'm not pissed off that you went in there to try and save your dog. I'm pissed off that you went in there and nearly compromised the entire fucking building. There's a way of going in and saving the dog the right way, and there's a way of going in, nearly getting yourself beat, nearly getting all the officers beat down, and nearly losing the suspect. Is what I'm pissed off about. No one here is trying to argue that you shouldn't have gone in to go save the dog. The issue is that you tried to go in and save the dog, and you didn't work as a fucking team, and nearly got beaten fucking down. That's what I'm pissed off about.
I understand.
I had to stop and fucking get a rifle out and warn that it was going to start shooting. Because that's what he would have done. And then if I had shot him down, you know how much shit I would have gotten into for shooting an unarmed man? Do you know what would have happened to me?
Sir, he was armed with a flashlight, sir.
No, it doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter these days. It's just a flashlight. The amount of fucking shit I would have received for that. So I'm glad your fucking friendship mattered more than the surrounding officers' lives, positions, tactical awareness, and your chief's fucking job. Because if we lose a suspect on my fucking watch, I'm gone. That's the fucking answer, Rocky. So next fucking time I tell you to stop interfering, stop interrupting my scene, stop. You know what? I gave you 7 fucking warnings. You are getting a strike. You are getting a strike for ignoring the warnings that I gave you. No, the orders that I gave you. I gave you orders to stop interfering. I gave you orders to stop speaking to the suspect. I gave you orders to work as a team. I had to pull you out and make you leave because you kept disobeying the orders that I was giving you, Corporal. That is not corporal behavior. You nearly compromised the scene. You didn't work as a team, and you ignored the 3 fucking orders that I gave you to not interfere. You are going to be getting a strike. Do you have any more strikes on your record, and is this a suspension?
Hold on.
No.
Didn't Lane tell you to go get your dog?
Yeah, Lane told me to grab my
Lane
balls
told
and get
you
my
to grab
dog.
your ball. Yeah, I heard him on
Lane
the
is
phone.
not here. Lane's not fucking here. If you want to have a tribunal about it, you're more than free to do so. I heard that on the phone too, but Lane's not here and Lane doesn't know the situation, nor the context.
So you just said you gave me seven orders and you said 3. How many was it, sir?
I gave you orders multiple times to stop interfering, stop talking to the suspect, and to stop interfering with the dog. But you ignored that. That's insubordination.
This is fucking insane.
The strike is final. It's there, Rocky. If you want to have a tribunal, I'm happy to discuss it further.
Even if he is my chief, this is fucking insane.
But that shit pissed me off. And Rory
just wanted to
McLean's going to
save
be
the
in
dog.
shit too for doing the exact same thing you did. Because I'm going to bring him in here next. Is there any more questions you have, Rocky, or do you feel like I need to better explain what's going on?
How do I appeal it?
How do you appeal it?
Yeah.
I think you have to speak to the commissioner's office. So you would call
Okay.
Lane next.
Yeah, I'm going to appeal it.
That's your choice. I'm not going to stop you. That's your right.
I still love you, though.
I can't fucking stand you. You're not my friend. Now
I
disperse.
don't believe it. I don't believe
Fuck
it.
off!
Fucking off, sir. Love you.
So
Joe, sometimes I gotta make the bad guy move, Joe.
I don't agree with you personally, but
I don't have a
doesn't change
choice.
a thing.
Look, do I want to give him? Look, I have to make the bad guy move. He wasn't following orders. Did I want to do that to Rocky? Absolutely not.
Technically, you said no, Lane said yes, and it was his dog. He was emotional about it. I mean,
Technically, Lane isn't here on the scene, nor knows the context. And technically, Lane put me in charge of managing the scene. Technically, he should be listening to the orders he is given by his chief there in the moment, and then assess it later. Because technically, I am the scene lead, and I am present there. The order from the present officer is always going to be bigger than the one that's not there. So it didn't matter what Lane said. If Lane gave an order, he's got to go through me because I'm here.
what are you gonna put on my FTO report?
Are you going 1042?
No, I'm just.
Well, you'll find out at the end of the shift. Oh, what the fuck? Hello, who's this?
Put that guy on speaker.
Cole Sharp, you were terminated.
Yeah, I was terminated when I was asleep. No one spoke to me. I don't know the reason for it, but I didn't want to call and bother you guys and argue and make a drama fest. I'm going to respect that command knows what they're doing best for the department, so I'm just going to shut up about it. But I did have PD equipment on me at the time, sir. And I do have stuff in my personal locker. So I would like to return the PD equipment and also get my personal stuff out of the locker, if that's okay.